Hey, would you say a real friend gotta be? Can't nobody be a real friend unless they what kind of friend?
I think you got your own shit and everything. Eric,
Yeah.
man, you say what now?
What character trait would you say a real friend gotta be?
What trade? When I say a real, they got to be.
Yeah.
One is loyal.
Why is that
One without
important?
flaws.
You talking to kids, not 14 and 19. Why would you tell them loyalty is important?
Because if you ain't loyal to yourself, who can you be loyal to? You got to learn some type of boundary. You got to have some goals. We ain't got the mentality of goals or morals no more. We didn't lost sight of it. Everybody wants that quick buck. Everybody wants that fast-paced life. But we missing out the point and the objection of life, which is everybody quick to say, "Oh, the young people ain't like how we grew up." How can you say the young people ain't the way we grew up when y'all not teaching these kids the way
Amen.
we grew up?
Amen.
You ain't got patience for kids no more. You always want to brush them to the side. We too busy doing our own thing until we not paying attention to what the kids doing. You look around, remember these kids pretty much raising themselves. You know what I mean? Because the parents are too busy trying to work 2-3 jobs to fulfill a mission that ain't even of them to fulfill. You
Right.
gotta do all this miraculous stuff for these kids. I want my kids to have stuff I ain't never had. If you want your kids to have stuff you never had, teach them some boundaries.
Right. Okay. Chapter 1, who's a friend? The first part I wrote about is a loyalist. What you talked about, loyalty. What you think can you take to make it out of a bad neighborhood, or what do we got to do to make it better? And it's only one more question.
You gotta come as one, as a unit.
How do we do that?
You gotta let go of all that materialistic.
So that means
when you let go of the superficial lifestyle, of materialistic, and you focus on the priorities of life, then you on the angle. But as long as your priority is way over here and your objections is way over there, you gonna come to bump heads.
So you say we got to come together.
Yeah, you gotta come together with some type of agenda.
Chapter 1, who's a friend? Part 4 again is we got to support each other like we doing right now. We got to come together to support one another. Last question: where you originally from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from Memphis.
Okay. If I was running for city council, what would you want to see me change in the community to make it better for everybody?
What I want to see you change?
Yeah.
Man, open up some recreation centers.
Okay.
Open up some recreation centers. Open up some extracurricular activities for these kids when they get out of school.
All right. What if, just being real, when you drive by the recreation centers right now, we know they open, but ain't no kids in them.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? Because what are they offering these kids there except for basketball, except for tennis ball, or they offering sports?
So what other? Okay. So what other programs is needed?
Educational programs. Something that's going to challenge their mind. So we got to do away with the computer. You got to do away with the social media. Go back to the days of old when you made these kids get out here and think. See what I mean? As a kid, what's 12 times 12? They got to go grab a calculator.
Right.
So you got to go back into the thinking mode and do away from the social media mode.
What's your name, King?
My name Derek.
My name Eric. This me in the book. I can't do what I do without you. God bless you for stopping, engaging, and helping out. True